This week on CenPhoTV, new tenants for CityScape, Valentine Cabaret, a sidewalk sale, a beer fest, hoop dancing, home tours, a civil rights debate, a first look at the newly renovated Lurhs building, a chance for a little culture with your lunch, and Dave with all the week's best live music. Welcome to CenPhoTV. I'm Jackie Johnson.
And I'm Dave Brookhauser. And Jackie, we've got some new taxes in Phoenix.
We are taxing food now, right?
We're taxing food. They've already raised the rates of the parking meters and extended the hours.
Yeah, I've kind of had a beef with that one since they started because they don't post the hours for the parking meters anywhere. So I think that's kind of a little tricky.
Yeah, maybe a lot of tickets that aren't deserved.
Yeah, for some honest mistakes.
Yeah, and good news though, we have Beerfest.
Yeah, the 10th annual Strong Beer Festival has moved from Tempe Beach Park down to Deck Park, Margaret T. Hance Park.
You can get on the light rail and get off at the Roosevelt Station, and you're pretty much right there.
And drink beer.
Yeah, that's kind of with the show.
All right. The opening date for CityScape is getting closer and closer, and now there's some really exciting news. Le Grand Orange is opening up a huge restaurant called LGO Public House, and even better news, there are also plans for a Grateful Spoon kiosk nearby. Yes, that's the very same gelato store next to the original LGO. Friday, February 12th, the Alwyn House will host the phantasmagorical Valentine Cabaret. There will be 2 stages featuring burlesque, belly dancing, and fire spinning, and 2 floors of erotic art, plus some food to boot. The event is a fundraiser, and it benefits the Alwyn House Foundation's community building activities. Saturday, February 13th is Second Saturday, which means 2 things: the monthly steering committee meeting of the Downtown Voices Coalition, and the shops and galleries on Roosevelt Road take it outside for a sidewalk sale, as well as the Hoarders Anonymous Rummage Sale. And from 1 to 5, the Arizona Brewers Guild holds their 10th annual Strong Beer Festival at Deck Park. Tickets are $45, but that includes a tasting glass and 15 beer tickets. Saturday and Sunday, the 13th and 14th, is the Heard Museum's 20th Annual World Championship Hoop Dance Contest. 70 hoop dancers from all across North America will compete, dancing with anywhere from 1 to 50 hoops. If you haven't seen this before, or even if you have, I highly recommend it. Sunday, February 14th, is the 22nd Annual Willow Historic Home Tour and Street Festival, your chance to wander through one of my favorite neighborhoods in town and see some gorgeous houses dating back to the 1920s. There will be street vendors as well, and a trolley to take you on the tour. Wednesday, February 17th, there will be a contemporary civil rights debate at the A.E. England building at the Downtown Civic Space. There will be civil rights activists and scholars discussing civil rights in the 21st century, and you're invited to join in. Thursday the 18th, the monthly Get Your Fix will be held on the 10th floor of the newly renovated Lurhs building, and you'll get a sneak peek at future plans for the Lurhs City Center. Friday, February 19th, the Faces of Diversity Brown Bag series will be held at the Phoenix City Council Chambers. This month, the topic is the exceptional and possible woman, with author Millie C. Bloodworth sharing her experience with gender identification. The event is always free, and you're invited to bring your lunch as you listen and discuss. Friday is also Third Friday, your chance for a quieter peek through some of the galleries. For details on these and all the events going on in CenPho this week, or to submit your own events, visit our calendar at CenPho.tv. Now here's Dave with all the best live music in the Valley this week.
Friday, February 12th, Dex Romweber Duo, Exene Cervenka, Flathead, and Hashknife Outfit will all play the sail-in. That's got to be the show of the week. Neba and Lana Kelly will play the Yucca Tap Room. Degentrification will spin at the Lost Leaf. Bass Nectar at the Marquee Theatre. And Craig Shoemaker does his second in a 4-day stint at the Improv. Saturday, February 13th, What Laura Says will play the sail-in. Grave Danger, the Yucca Tap Room. Jack's Mannequin and Fun will play the Marquee Theatre. Dave Mason will play the Compound Grill. Color Store, Dust Jacket, and Let Down Right will play the Hollywood Alley. Martin Lawrence will be at the Dodge Theatre, and good old Bobby Vinton will begin a 2-day stint at the Wild Horse Pass Casino. Monday, February 15th, the Jump Back Brothers and Haymakers will be at the Rhythm Room. Wednesday, February 17th, Alice in Chains will play the Dodge Theatre. Thursday, February 18th, Henry Rollins will do his spoken word at the Marquee Theatre, and Mitch Fattel will start a 4-day stint at the Improv. Friday, February 19th, the Necronauts will play the Yucca Tap Room, and What Laura Says will play the Compound Grill. Saturday, February 20th, Andy Rourke of the Smiths fame will spin at the Rogue Bar, and Los Lobos will play the Compound Grill. And new shows just announced this past week. Metric will play Tempe Beach Park Wednesday, March 17th. Devendra Banhart will play Clubhouse Saturday, March 27th. And Arctic Monkeys will play the Marquee Theatre Thursday, April 15th. That's it for this week. For all the bars, bands, and links, click on the music link at CenPho.tv. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget you can subscribe to us on iTunes and YouTube, and you can find us on MySpace, Twitter, and Facebook.
You can send your comments and suggestions to CenPho at CenPho.tv. You can sign up for our mailing list at CenPho.tv. And don't forget that for every friend you tell about CenPhoTV, another mystery gets solved on Lost.
Sweet. ask you. This is not what I should be saying now.
Yeah.
Saturday, crash, crash, no, no.